Your name is what?
Brittany.
Brittany.
Yes, Brittany.
Brittany. How old are you?
Brittany.
Oh, Brittany.
I'm 31.
I apologize.
What?
Brittany.
Yes.
31. Where you call me from, honey?
Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C. How old are you coming at? What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Okay. You have any kids?
Chapo, enough. Come here. I'm sorry, one more time.
Do you have any kids?
I have one son. He's 8 years old.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
Never been married before, no.
Okay. Brittany, what do you do for a living?
I'm a chef and I have a cannabis company as well.
Okay. So we got
She's so weak.
31, Gemini, DC. She's a chef, owns a cannabis company. Mom to an 8-year-old, never married. What kind of man are you looking for, girl?
Well, Kendra, I guess I'm just looking for a real man, first of all. We'll start there. I'm really not too picky. I am Muslim, so I would prefer a Muslim man or a man that is willing to convert to Islam or is open to that. And yeah, I mean, I'm kind of simple.
Oh my God.
That's what I heard.
All my Muslim brothers and sisters. I thought you couldn't be exposed. You had to cover up.
Really though.
Let me know, because I'm not that. I don't want to assume anything. I'm a Christian, so. But from what I've known, the people, my friends, and I thought you had to cover up. This don't appear to be no Muslim woman.
Could be a 5%.
Drop down in the comments and let us know. But
she could be a 5%, or she could be one of those. She come from a Muslim family.
That could be it.
I don't know this for sure. I'm just saying she comes from a Muslim family. She's not a practicing Muslim, obviously, by the way that she's dressed, but she could come from a Muslim. I don't know. And this Brittany, what's her name?
Girl, your name is Brittany. Your mama named you Brittany. I'm gonna call you Brittany.
Please stop, man.
Trying to put some extra syllables or
exotic, trying to be exotic.
Girl,
stop.
I can't.
Anyway,
I just wanted to ask the question. Let's continue,
please.
My deal breakers are bad conversation. I like attention.
Can you take the phone where we're not looking down and it's kind of, is that possible? All right, what are your deal breakers?
See that chest.
Yeah, my deal breakers are
this is worse. This
no conversation. I can't be with a man who has no conversation, of course. Not attentive, doesn't pay attention. And that's really it. That's it.
So you said you want a Muslim man or willing to convert to Muslim, correct?
Yes.
I don't know too much about the religion, so hopefully I'm not being disrespectful. But I think are you okay with him having multiple wives?
Kendra, thank you so much for asking me that. You're so smart. So I've actually been in a poly relationship before. And I was not Muslim, so I've only been Muslim for 3 years. But I've did that, and it's not my cup of tea. But because in the religion it's a little different. So I don't want to say that I'm opposed to having another wife, a sister wife, because it just depends on the circumstances. But a lot of people kind of think, and even men too, they just think that you can just go find a girl on the street and say, oh, she's beautiful, we have another wife. But it doesn't work like that. It's more so like a community thing. Let's say me and you were best friends and you had a husband, went to the masjid together, and your husband passed away.
Use somebody else, child. Don't use me as that example.
Let's say somebody else. Anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody.
Kendra, stop.
And y'all can use that. A different girl and her husband.
Anybody,
not you, anybody. So, and let's say her husband passed away and she was a good friend of mine at the masjid that we go to, then I wouldn't mind my husband marrying her, because basically her husband has passed away and we're in the same community. And if she needs somebody to help take care of her children, which my husband could do and me, then it will be definitely okay with me. So it's just the circumstances. I'm not doing it for to be sexualized, put it that way, because that's not what it's about.
Wow. I mean, even in that scenario, like you're saying, if your best friend's husband passed away, you will be okay with your husband marrying her, and you're looking at it as a way to take care of her family. But that means your husband will still have to have sex with her too.
That's correct.
And you will be fine.
Yes, I would be fine with that.
See, Geminis, shout out to the Geminis. I'm a Taurus. I don't know any Taurus girl that can get with that. But I feel like, but I know, but me sitting in this seat, you're not foreign. Like, I used to think poly was a thing that men wanted. But in the 4 years of sitting here, I have heard plenty of women say that's a good dynamic for them. So it's all about finding your people.
But don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that I want to be somebody's second wife. And I'm not saying that I want my husband to take on a second wife. I'm saying that the man has to understand Islam and the deen. It's not it's not even about sex. Just put it that way. It's not about sex. So I just put it that way. So
okay. All right. Now, so the guy does he have to look a certain way?
Kendra, I think you're getting poly and the Muslim faith mixed up.
Word.
Like in those poly relationships, sometimes the women be sleeping together. From what I know, the Muslim faith, they don't be the women, the sister wives. I don't even know if they call sister wives.
No,
but the wives do not sleep together. They both have the same husband. But they don't sleep with the wives. Don't sleep together.
Stop.
So she's confusing the two. Like. That's all y'all think about is sex.
Everything ain't about you. Kendra don't even use me in the example. Like, come on, calm down. Like, it's just an example. Like, you too self-indulgent. Calm the fuck down, Kendra. Damn. I don't know a Taurus girl that would. See, here we go back to the signs again. Like, because it's all about you. That's what that means. Like, that's stupid. Like, y'all are so.
But
my damn nerve.
Kendra, you do realize there's some Muslim women that are Taurus and they're just fine.
Right. This is never just none would think that.
Right. There's Muslim women that are Taurus and that are fine with this.
Speaking of which, this one I'm not trying to question anybody's faith because time doesn't equate to faith. I'll give you that. But come on now, you've been a Muslim for 3 years, Brittany. Like now you can tell me about the ins, outs, and ups and downs. Come on, stop. Let's calm down. Right. Let's chill out. Let's relax.
It's giving newborn energy. But
and you in DC and can't find a Muslim man in DC? We'll go over to Philly then. I'm sure there's plenty over there. Like how you can't find no Muslims close to you? You get out of here. This sounds crazy to me.
Maybe how you're presenting yourself. Like he didn't even think you was a Muslim woman. Like I'm just saying.
How about
thought you was an everyday. Oh no, that can't be a Muslim woman unless you meet him in the church. Like,
sounds a little off to me. This ain't washing to me. But anyway, let us continue with humor. Brittany.
I would prefer a foreign man. Any race? I mean, African or Arab.
Okay, African or Arab, and he has to be Muslim or willing to become a Muslim man.
Oh,
correct.
Should he make a certain amount of money?
Yes, he should.
Okay.
Enough to take care of me. So I want him to be, financially 6 figures or more would be good for me.
Okay. So he made 75K. Don't reach out to you.
He can reach out.
Okay. All right. Let's do the Kendra Cam, Brittany.
Okay. Let me stand up, Kendra.
And zip that top up.
I don't have no big old butt or none of that. I'm just a regular girl.
That's you have a nice shape. You have a nice shape.
Thank you, Kendra. Thank you.
All right.
I got a lot going on up here. I was trying not to be like boom in the thing.
You could zip it up.
Well, some people think that I don't know. I don't know all different religions. Woo, my phone. My battery. Let me charge my phone. But some people are saying, as a Muslim woman, can you have your shirt like that?
Yes, I can. So I've been Muslim for 3 years, and a lot of people are really like, when they hear that women are Muslim, they don't see them like fully covered. They think like, oh, well, you can't be Muslim, but that's not how it works. The Quran talks about Allah tells you when to cover your body up, not people or man. God does, and He puts that in your heart. So it's not mandatory for you to wear a hijab or be fully covered. It's not a mandatory thing. It's actually optional.
Not true.
It's optional.
It's not true.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's not true.
So you learn something new every day. You have some paid questions.
Again, our brothers and sisters of the Muslim faith, please let us know if what she said is true. Because that don't sound right to me, but hey.
Factually, I know that's not true. I know this for a fact. That's not true. Now, to be covered in the hijab, that might be optional. But to be showing your ha-has and all that, that's not a choice. Like that's not in the faith, ma'am.
She just bent over and just made sure everybody got to look.
Yeah. Right. Look up, look down her shirt. She wanted you to look down her shirt.
Right.
Here, man.
I mean, she's like, I just wanted to make sure you don't see them, and they're not just
and
up.
Show them to you.
You could just zip it up. This is a zipper. Like, zip it up. Why is it way down here? You could at least have it somewhere in here. God. Nah. Let's continue.
Do you want them?
Sure.
I know these comments gonna be.
We just kind of talked about this. Go. It says, ask her if she's willing to cover up.
I am, of course. My goal is to be 100% on my deen. So I do eventually want to be fully covered. Eventually, yes.
Okay, they're really talking about your chest right now. Damon said, is she a fair weather Muslim? Because
there you go. Then you can't call yourself a Muslim.
Immersions are real.
Okay, he's talking. He's like a little too deep in this, and he should be right. If he's really on his deen, he should be right about my chest being out. That's something that can be talked about later on. That's not something to talk about on the live. Honestly,
that's not true.
I mean,
okay,
she's bugging.
Pookie's friend Ray said, roses are red. Her chest looks great. I'll give her my entire pension for one date.
Wrote poetry.
All right.
Thank you. That was. That was sweet.
When was your last relationship, Brittany?
About a year ago.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I'm not gonna answer that.
3 flaws you have to work on.
Oh my goodness. I think I'm a little too much of a people pleaser. That's one of them.
Fake flaws.
I think I guess kind of just like letting a man be himself. You know, I'm always trying to help, or so I'm working on that. It's getting better. And what else? And I want a bigger butt, so I'm going to the gym to try to work and get. I'm trying to get some butt back there. So those are my 3 flaws that I think I have.
Perspective BBL.
I'm a very good cook though, and I am a submissive woman. Like,
we was talking about your flaws, ma'am, and none of these are real flaws. Your butt is a flaw
to you,
unless it's sagging and looking like a pothole. Whatever.
Right.
How is it a flaw? You got what you got.
She needs to.
And you a people pleaser. That's one of them good flaws that you're trying to make it seem like. Well, I just people please. Where's the real flaws, ma'am? And I just need to let a man be a man and let him be himself. I just like to help. See, one of them good flaws. I'm just such a good helper, and I support my man, and I prevent him from being a man.
One thing I didn't get to touch on earlier, and I guess we'll touch on it now. She says she wants somebody that's willing to convert. No, you don't. You want a man that's solid. If you want him to be a Muslim off the rip, that's great.
Right.
But you don't want no man who was a 40-year Christian to turn to a Muslim because you a Muslim. That's ridiculous.
No.
That's not a man. That's no man that you would respect. You probably, here we go. It sounds good till you get it. Then if somebody did that, you wouldn't respect him because that shows his lack of faith and his backbone. Like you don't change your religion or principles based off the woman you're dealing with. That's insane.
Right. And then, you know, faith and religion and all of that spirituality is dealing with your heart. Right. So if that you just change it on a dime for someone, I wouldn't trust that person.
Right.
Like, what do you feel? What do you feel that God told you? And go from there.
Exactly.
So
for sure.
Not so what somebody told you.
Right.
Oh, this the faith or religion you supposed to be. What do you feel?
Right. Absolutely. That goes to
what's in your heart.
Absolutely. That would be better. It would be better to deal with somebody who doesn't have a religion. You know what I mean? Because that's better than somebody who would change their religion at the drop of a hat. You know what I mean? What do you believe? Like you said, what's in your heart? I could deal with somebody say, I'm not Christian. That's fair. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean you don't believe in God or you just don't have a religion to say. But to you to ask somebody that and they're gonna say, "Oh, I believe in whatever you believe in," that's ridiculous.
Like, yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah, you don't want to push over. That.
Principles. Like you got to stand on something. Okay, well, y'all don't got to agree. You could be a Muslim, he could be a Buddhist, but if that's his principles, his religion, his beliefs, then he's standing on that. It don't got to be a confrontation. Just that's what he believed. But if you turn Christian, he's supposed to turn Christian with you, or you just turn Muslim. So now he's supposed to just turn Muslim with you. That's preposterous. But then in the event, we'll continue.
Like my man wouldn't have to worry about anything. I run his bath water, wash his feet, his back, his everything. He don't got to worry about my man don't got to worry about nothing at all. Not even one thing. So yeah, I just wanted to add that part in there.
She runs bath water. She washes feet. She washes everything.
I will. And I cook too, the whole nine.
And she cooks. Okay, so play with her. So, couple things. Can the guy have kids already?
Can the guy have kids already? Yes.
Do you want more kids?
I do.
Okay. Well, you kind of just gave us some of the attributes, but the next question is, why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I mean, I'm a big fish. You know, I'm a catch. So I just feel like when a man meets me, he'll eat for the rest of his life. He'll be fine. He'll be set.
A big fish is a tall story.
But Kendra, I have two men in mind, but I'm going to DM you because I don't want to say them here. I'm going to DM
I know them. I know the men.
I think, well, one of them you do.
Two men.
One of you do, one of them you don't.
Here's the celebrity.
I'm going to on the show.
One has.
Okay. Yeah. Are they?
So I'm going to DM you about that. Huh?
Are they Muslim men?
Kendra, she says she's gonna DM you.
No,
Fuck
for sure.
the clues.
One is Muslim, definitely. One is definitely Muslim.
Okay, girl, you know how many DMs? I'm probably never gonna see this DM.
She's Kendra, you to tell her now.
As soon as I hang this up, I'm gonna DM you.
Girl, I can't. As soon as nothing, I'm hosting. Listen, I love that. Here's the deal, y'all. I love that we family because we cousins, right? But this is the moment when you communicate with me. Because unless I do a live event, this is our only.
Kendra, I can't say.
Then why you bring it up?
Why did you say?
No,
No,
need your help.
You need to do it.
Girl, that's a whole nother fee. You want me to play matchmaker?
I'm gonna DM you still. I'm gonna still DM you.
Girl, don't DM him. Don't DM me.
Right, DM him.
But he was on your show though.
Nah, reach out to that brother.
All right.
Shoot your shot.
You the big fish. Reach out to him.
Right.
Hold on. You gotta
reach out to him.
Okay.
Now you scared.
You a catch.
Okay. This is a compliment. Coffee Killer said, your size and shape are very good looking and proportionate. Please do not give into the normalization of overweighting Black women. You look good as you are. So he says you look good. You don't need to change anything.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's so sweet. Thank you.
Coffee Killer be on your ass.
Okay, this one, that was
right.
Damon said, if she's a Muslim, I'm Jesus Christ.
I'm done.
How does that work?
Wow.
It's a joke.
Okay. Wow. And let me, and a little food for thought. Jesus Christ was a prophet in Islam. He's not. He's not the end all be all like in the Christian religion.
Here we go.
But that was nice.
See this H Christ.
Are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
Here we go.
Say it again.
Are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
I'm not, but after I get off of here, I'm going to go ahead and get over it.
How you going to ask me to in real time connect you with somebody and you not even on my dating app?
Kendra, you have to understand.
It's $5.
No, you
don't even know. If I wanted to be a for real life, like connecting people, matchmaker, you know how much they charge for that? And you're not even on the dating app, and you ask for
how you know I can't pay you? How you know I can't pay you?
I'm not asking for your money. I'm not doing. A lot of people have asked me to do that, and I say no. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that because I feel like that would be too hard. Because I would have to give more real talk conversation, and I don't think a lot of people want to hear it. So I'm not doing that. Yeah, I would charge so much money. It would be. Anyways, we're going off tangent. Download the dating app. What will your name be on the dating app?
Okay, I'm still gonna DM you though, Kendra.
I'm not gonna read it, but what's your name on the What's your name gonna be on the dating app?
It's gonna be a Big Fish. Big fish.
Okay. I wish you the best, baby.
Thank you.
I wish you the best. How you gonna ask me for a favor and you didn't even pay your $5? Y'all really think about stuff. How you gonna ask me for a favor and you're not even on the app, girl? That don't even make sense. Before you ask for a favor, let me give y'all some food for thought. Things I do in my career. Before I ask, if I know I need a favor from somebody, I do something for them first. And then I ask for the favor. Like I figure out what they need, what they got going on. I do that first. And then I ask for the favor. Like when I was a kid and I knew I wanted some money, I would clean my room up. Or I would offer to clean the dishes. And then I would ask my mother for some money. Because at that moment, she can't say nothing. I clean my room up. I wash the dishes. Now can I have some money?
She don't know how to wash dishes.
She don't even know the terminology. Y'all adults. Y'all don't know this simple.
Horrendous.
Wow.
I don't know. These new Muslims, they did it to Christianity. They changed it and bent it around to be whatever they think it's going to be.
They made a mockery.
Islam is next.
Christianity.
Yeah. Right. Yes, Islam is next. Wow. Okay. All right, man. Her hoo-ha's hanging all over the place. Nicki Minaj's little sister. Like, come on, man. Get out of here. Stop. Like, you're not no Muslim. Like, I'm not. You know what? That's not my place to question her faith. These new age Muslims is different now. I'm gonna leave it at that. What she got going on? You in DC? You can't find a Muslim man. You this big catch. Okay.
All I'm gonna say is she does not appear to be a Muslim woman, but that's how the outward appearance. Now on the inside, in the heart, it might be a whole different story.
That's true.
I'm not gonna question that. But we see first, and from what we are seeing, and even what she's saying, doesn't seem to be adding up. That's all. So her heart, her walk might be totally different.
Might be. She might really be. What she said she might be as what she said she is.
Right.
But
the appearance and what she's saying, like how she talks, and that doesn't seem to be lining up. But I could be wrong about that. So. True.
And back to Kendra, she just want that $5. That's all she's saying. You ain't even pay your $5 yet, and you're gonna ask me for a favor. That's all Kendra want to do. Like she said, how could I hook? Like how much they charge? Charge for what? What you gonna consult? Kendra, please.
I don't know.
You don't have the power to hook up with some. You can't do that. That's what a matchmaker could just get you to the door. Like, I mean, what you gonna make them? You know what I mean? Compatible or something that they're not. If they're compatible, they're compatible. What you got to do with that? Like, I don't think she's doing anything now.
If she became a matchmaker, she would just cash in. That would be a cash cow for her, though. Absolutely. Because I don't think she's gonna get any results because these women are coming in there with absolutely outrageous requirements. These men do not exist that they desire, and if they do exist, they do not qualify for these men.
Absolutely.
So how are you going to match them up together?
Bingo.
it's only going to be one willing party, and the other party is either non-existent or doesn't want to participate.
Exactly.
So she get the cash to check though. Hard pressed.
Yeah, you paid. No refunds.
Right.
I guarantee you that.
Right. But you better have a no refund policy. And I cannot guarantee that I'll make a match. You better have a good terms of service. And then by all means, that would be a cash cow.
They already think she's some kind of genie. She's sitting on all these good men. Like,
right.
Please, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all need to stop. You really need to stop. She can't find a Muslim man in DC. I'm done.
And why do y'all think that she got some type of miracle, like she a miracle worker? Why are y'all so delusional? All she's just a regular woman. She was a journalist, and we don't know how it's questionable about her journalism skills. That's questionable. But that's what she was. And she created her own dating show during the pandemic. And here we are. Now she got a dating app. A regular woman. Y'all acting like she's, I don't know what y'all think she is. Like she's some type of miracle worker.
She's not. She's doing you no favors either.
Right.
I always say.
And this goes back to all that trendy stuff that Black women, modern women love to jump on. Like now Kendra is the trendy thing. It used to be go to God and pray for a husband. Do the Sierra's prayer. I guess the Sierra's prayer is no longer work.
We got Kendra's app now. Fuck Sierra's prayer. It's Kendra's app.
And now we go into Kendra's app. We go into her show and asking her. They really coming on here asking her to give them that man that they looking for. Kendra cannot give you that man. I will give her this. She said, all I can do is present you. And that's all she can really do is present you. Maybe try to open doors for you. She can't walk you through the door. Maybe give you a better range. Get you
to the door.
Right.
You can't, the man got to open the door.
Right. But she's giving you like a range. She's extending your range. Like, like on your Wi-Fi or your signal, she's giving you a boost in a sense, like extending your range. But that doesn't mean that the call or the door is going to be open. Because that man has to be willing to go out with you and want to date you.
But on the flip side of that, it also broadcasts all your inequities and everything that you got going on with you. So again, like her putting you out here in the fashion that she does it, I don't think it's actually helping you that much. You're on here talking about all the they come on here like you said, like she's their friend, but she's really just splaying your dirt all over the internet. Yeah. So is this actually helping you? Like you might be better served to, try to do this in public in the real world. Like you're putting this out to be prejudged. Look what we do. We come here, we bust this down, we take our talking points and we try to build off of it. But to somebody who's a perspective, if there's prospective men watching, they're gonna be a red flag. You just out here spilling your dirt. Like I don't think she's actually helping any. Maybe in another fashion it would work like that. But when she come in here with her intrusive lines of questioning, her regular questions aside, I mean, when she wants to go further into these things, like I don't think that actually helps. Is helping these women who trying to get with these certain kind of men.
I mean, it's good for entertainment purposes, but when these women, I don't think it's helping them personally get the dates that they want to. Now, some people have been successful, and compared to all the other guests that come on the show, I wouldn't say that they're just outrightly successful, because until we start to see a whole bunch of marriages from Kendra G's show and the app, I don't think there's really, we could argue like that's debatable. But they're coming on here with updates about them meeting a man. Like they're just so excited just to meet a man. You haven't even went out with him or gotten in a relationship yet. You just met a man. So they come on here giddy and like a schoolgirl just because they met somebody. That just shows the level of desperation. Like, dang, you happy because you met him?
And success is in percentages. Like,
yeah.
I mean, all these damn desperados on this damn show, she could point to one to two, a handful of, let's say marriages is the success rate. There's a handful, a very small handful compared to the thousands upon thousands of these thirsty that come to these shows. Like, that's not a big success. If you won for fucking 1,000 and 1,500, that's not a success rate. That's a low success rate.
Right. And then, but they think they're not thinking about the success rate. They're just thinking that Kendra is my friend and she'll hook me up. Like she got, like we said before, that she got the hookup. Right. Or some of them, from what we can see, don't even want to date. They just want to have their 15 minutes of fame. True. They want to be internet famous because either us or another channel is going to do the review or
go viral,
or they're going to go viral. That's all they want. They're not really looking for someone they're not trying to find love. And a lot of people that come on these shows and probably on these dating apps, not just Kendra's dating app, but on dating apps period, is not looking for love. They looking for a hookup. We're in hookup culture.
Yeah.
So, and you just got to be careful with that.
Yeah. Don't be swindled, get what you know what you're looking for, and do your due diligence, use discernment, and you should be better off. But on the overall, I don't think Kendra's doing anything for anybody. She's damn sure not doing anything special or anything that you couldn't do on any other app or platform or whatever's going on. There's no real magic taking place here.
All it is black girl magic.
We know how that works.
It's black owned, black woman owned. That's what it is. And that's, I mean, I applaud her for having that and being black owned and all of that, black woman owned. But that's all that they're taking that and making it seem like it's just like this is eHarmony or or something like that.
I'm done.
Try to put it on that level or even beyond that level. Like she is going to find you a match. None of those other apps guarantee to find you a match. Word. And you'll hear her say that sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely.
That she'll find you a match. Not necessarily on her shows, but like on some of her clips, you might hear her say that. So
she's giving you the impression like you're going to find some kind of success here.
And
one out of 1,500.
I just pulled up her dating app, and it says, "Find your perfect person." This is what her dating app says.
That's disingenuous right there. So that might get you sued. But in any event, that's a whole nother story. I guess we'll leave that right there. Brittany, the woman of the Muslim faith, we'll leave it there. You guys heard what we think. More importantly, we want to know what you guys think. So get down there in the comment section. Let us know if you agree, disagree. If we were on base, off base. We are 360-degree thinkers on this platform. Free thought, always promoted. Number one here. Leave a like on your way out. Sub up if you so choose to. And we'll be back with some more of this dating show foolishness. We thank y'all for coming out this evening. Y'all be safe and have a good night.